Hey, Phantomaniacs, welcome to the newest unboxing here on the Needless Things YouTube channel and the last unboxing of the newest wave of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimates figures from Super 7. This is Casey Jones! Embossed logo on the front with the hockey stick and I guess the top of a baseball bat, maybe. On the side there, each one of these is unique to the character. Back of the box, beautiful Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo. Let's get this guy out. Casey Jones, obviously a legendary character. Everybody loves Casey, and this first figure of Casey, or this uh, the figure of Casey that this is based on, was I think one of the staples of most collections. Like I think just about every kid had a Casey Jones. It's just such a striking figure, and humans in the Ninja Turtles line were kind of a novelty. So it was cool to see something like this. And obviously, Casey's a critical supporting character. Casey Jones, the battering vigilante sportsman. Like all psychos, Casey Jones, the masked sportsman, wanted to be a legend. Armed with broken bats, shattered dreams, and one golf club, Casey turned his ambition toward crime fighting. Modeling himself after his favorite vigilante cop show, Casey decided to take the law into his own mitts. Outfitted with cast-off sports gear, Casey challenges every criminal who dares to go out of bounds. Teaming up with our beloved turtle teens, Casey strikes out with a special vengeance against Shredder and the Foot Clan. So there you go. Let's get our trusty 1964 box cutter, slice right through that adhesive circle, and get the last figure from this wave. The last Ninja Turtle review of the year. Out of the box and see what we're dealing with. Of course, we've got the two trays full of goodies. I had to adopt a new technique for these because I was cutting through the trays earlier this week, and that's no good. You've got the sprue tree and all of the multiple hands. I like the design on this. We'll look at that in a second. And of course, Casey himself secured in place with a twist tie. I gave Super 7 credit earlier in the week for the way that they do their. I hate twist ties, but the way that they do them, they don't tie them like maniacs, and they always leave one end a good bit longer, so you can tell very easily where to start. All right, lots of goodies here. Oh, wow. Those bats are all different. We'll look at those in a second. Of course, his golf bag, golf club, hockey stick. Lots of bent stuff here. I'm going to be spending some time with a hairdryer in the near future. I don't love the tape Super 7 has been using because it tends to be very difficult to get off of the tray. It's very sticky, it's hard to peel up, and it tends to leave a sticky residue on the accessories, and I hate that. I do wish Super 7 would do a little better with that. And also it's just difficult to remove. Driving me kind of nuts here. Yeah. And I left Donatello's stars in the package earlier in the week because I just didn't want to bother with them because, oh, look, they're the same ninja stars, as every other turtle, so what's the point? But these hockey pucks are pretty unique and interesting, so I want to get these out of the box so you guys can see them. Ugh, hate that tape. Super 7, please, find a better way. All right. Oh, we've got even more over here. Oh, look, more tape. Well, it's a little less frustrating when it's on a big giant piece of something. And, of course, the hands, which always present a challenge. Because rather than tape being frustrating, the tray itself tends to be pretty annoying. That one was not so bad. All right, lots of hands. Put those to the side. Let's take a look at Casey looking just like that original Casey Jones figure. He's got the sweatpants. He's got the big goofy green shoes. And I'm wondering, are these different? Let's take a little look here. These are different goofy shoes from Mondo Gecko's goofy shoes. I love it. No reuse of parts for those, and they I feel like they very easily could have. You can see the shoes are nice and loose and open at the top, so we do get some ankle articulation there. It's a nice touch. Uh, we got pretty good joints at the hips. He's got the soft plastic waist piece, and then he has got a. You can see here, it is a socket joint waist rather than a cut joint, so that's a nice touch. And that I thought, no, this is all, you can see that's all one sculpted piece. I thought there might be a joint up under there, but it's not. It's all one sculpted piece. Again, we've got a great bicep swivel that is from the front. You kind of, is there a joint? But there is. Pretty nice single jointed elbow. All of that wrist tape is sculpted and painted. And he's got the glove, the golf glove on the left hand. And you can see he's even got some sculpted, hopefully you can tell in the image, some sculpted hair on the arms there. That's a nice extra little touch. I believe the original figure had that as well. And then he's got his crazy spiky hair, very, very reminiscent of Casey's look from the comics, the way his hair was drawn. And of course, the stylized hockey mask looks great. And if you can tell, the eyes are a different white from the rest of the mask, which is a great touch. Painted detail is fantastic. The straps right here, painted red on the sides and the top. He's got his big, crazy shoulder, his single, I guess, football shoulder pad. Looks awesome. He's got the torn detail on the knees. And is much, much slimmer than the other figures in the line, which is appropriate. He's got a swivel right there at the base of the knee joint. The knee joint gets a pretty deep bend there for a single jointed knee. Looks good. Oh, I'd like to have him standing on like a box or maybe a goon. I wish I had the desire to buy more foot soldiers, but I just can't justify troop building at this price. I just cannot do it. So Casey looks great. They've done a very nice job updating this figure. Let's take a look at his tons and tons of accessories now. He has his trademark golf bag, this time around with lots of painted detail. Looks better than ever. Still has, the open top to store his weapons. It's got the golf club, which is pretty bent up. I'm going to heat this thing up and get it back into the shape it's supposed to be in. But it has all of the wrapping, the really nicely detailed handle. And then the top that's all wrapped up, but with a silver paint job. Looks great. So we're just going to take that and put it right into that golf bag. Now he's got his hockey stick, because of course he does, also pretty bent up, but wrapped nicely. Great paint job, great job on the wood grain. Again, the best it's ever looked. Oh, I love the sort of shattered bottom right here, where it looks like it's been kind of broken off. That's a nice touch. And we will take that and put it right in the golf bag. And then we have 3 baseball bats in different stages of abuse or disrepair. We have one that is perfectly clean, normal baseball bat, hasn't been used to bash in anybody's head yet. Looks great. The wrapping looks fantastic. Again, that wood grain details, really, really nice. Fantastic job there. We're going to take that, put it right into the golf bag. And then we've got one that is, if you look at this in terms of like the Battle Damage Masters of the Universe figures, This one is the one that's kind of in the middle, been used once, got a notch taken out of the top. It's not in quite as good a shape, but still worth swinging at somebody's face. And again, this is bent. I'm going to have to heat this thing up. That also will fit. Oh, and the little bottom part's been broken off there as well. That fits in the bag. And then finally, the bat in the worst shape. Whole top has been shorn off, probably in somebody's teeth. Looks awesome, but this one is definitely not going to fit in the, well, okay, that one kind of fits in the bag too. So pretty much all of these accessories fit into his golf bag to be carried. That is impressive. We also have, as I mentioned before, we've got the hockey pucks, and this one just regular old hockey puck. This one has a couple little pieces of athletic tape on it just to give it a little more character. And then finally, one last hockey puck. And you could put these in the bottom of the golf bag. I did not think to do that prior to loading that thing up. That's probably what I'll do with them because they are tiny little parts, easily lost. We've got a number of different hands to decide what look you want your Casey Jones to have and which weapon you want him to be holding. You've got a nice closed fist there. So excellent assortment of hands. And then finally, the sprue tree that is shaped like a hockey goal and then has all of those accessories that we just looked at attached to it. Just a nice little extra for some of the Super 7 Ultimates figures to have. I like it. So let's see how well we can load this guy up. I'm going to have him holding the busted bat because that seems to be the one that just looks the most brutal. Am I putting this on wrong? Does it go that way? That doesn't seem right. Well, I guess it is because that way it won't be across the shoulder pad. This might be a little tricky. I might have. I'm gonna have to take his head off to do this. Is his head gonna come off? Okay. So this is gonna take some thinking. So for right now, I'm just going to do that. Oh, that actually seems to work kind of well. Maybe that's designed to be that way. So we're just going to kind of do that way. Load him up with this busted baseball bat. And there you go. The Psycho Vigilante, Casey Jones, ready to bust some heads. I love this. This is great. I'm so happy with what Super 7 has been doing with this line. Their products are, like I said, there's some hiccups, but overall they're fantastic. I'm very happy to have every Super 7 item that I own. And they've got some people that really, really love toys working on these lines. So thank you for watching, you guys. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about Needless Things, and be sure to tune in basically all the time for brand new reviews of brand new toys here on Needless Things. Thanks for watching, you guys.
Smash that like button if you like Needless Things.